Hi, my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Make It Monday for today. Today I'm going to be playing with the Daffodil Dreams bundle in the new mini catalogue, and I've made a couple of cards with it. Take it out of the plastic. That's one, and that's the new vellum layering designs behind it. I did So Saffron and Daffodil Delight, and I think I should have done slightly darker for the detail on the daffodils, but it still looks okay. I'm happy with it. And then this one was using one of the stamps in the bundle. So, and that's the iridescent rhinestones on that card. So if you'd like to just bear with me, and I shall put the phone up into the holder and we can get started. Okay, so these are the two cards that I've made using the bundle. Let's find the bundle. I'm not quite sure what page it's on, so let's have a look. Page 37. There we go. So this is the bundle. I'll make sure that's still in view. Yes. This is the bundle. So it's the stamp set and the dies, and the bundle's 10% off. It's a red rubber cling stamp set. And the dies, there are heaps of dies. Let's just find the dies. Here. So these are all the dies, and it's a bit like the pansy set. When I first saw all the dies, I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to work all that out? Well, these have got a little bit of a bend in them now because I've used them a bit. So just bend them back carefully. But it's not that hard actually once you get to know what you're doing. And I did find on Pinterest a helpful layout which I have copied. Put that back in there. And so this is the die. These are the dies and the bits that go over, the detail that go over the top. So 1, 2, and 4 create a flower. 3, 5, and 6 also create a flower. 7's the bud. So it's just a matter of layering these over the top, and 4. And I'll show you how we do that on the card that we're going to make. So I found that quite helpful once I found this on Pinterest by a Carol Parsons, and I just replicated it. I didn't worry about doing the butterfly because the butterfly dies were pretty easy, pretty obvious. It's just the outside, the detail, and the body of the butterfly. So I didn't bother with worrying about that. So I'll put that over here. So, and what we're going to do today is we're going to use, let me just find it in the catalogue. Maybe it's at the back, or it's further back than that. Okay, so the Symbols of Fortune suite, I have the mother of pearl, the ribbon, and the paper. That's all I've gotten so far. I haven't got the polished dots, but they do look nice. So this paper is specialty paper, and the mother of pearl. I said I was going to do something with the mother of pearl. Well, I tried doing a polished stone effect on mother of pearl. Let me close my catalogue because that's not going to go well. And I'll just put that there because I want to talk about something else too. So polished stone is using your re-inkers and icicle, and it did not work. It did not work, and I will show you why. Because it just rubs off. So that was what I was going to try and do, but it did not work. So I'm not sure if, because this paper is like glossy paper, but I'm not sure if it's been treated with something else, because you can do polished stone effect on glossy paper. So I'm not sure, but it didn't work. See how it just rubbed off? It's sort of not stained it, but it's given it a bit more of a vanilla look. But yeah, it didn't work for me, so I gave up on that idea because I wasn't having any success. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is I've got my mini catalogue launch next Saturday, the 15th of January at 1:30. I still have a couple of places left, and because of this COVID situation we've got at the moment, I am having a few people coming down with COVID and also not wanting to come out. So I've decided I've got a giveaway of the small mini emboss machine that I was going to do solely for my launch. Well, I'm limiting it to five people now. So what I'm going to do is, if you place an order over $50 during the months of January and February, you'll go into the draw to win this as a prize. And I'm going to do it for anybody. If you come to the launch, or if you can't come and you place an order, that's going to be the prize, and you'll go into a draw for that. So that's sort of because I can't have as many people as I'd like to come to my launch, and so I've just decided to do that. So I've got a brand new mini emboss machine available. Comes with the plates needed, and that's a prize for anybody who places an order during the month of January or February that's over $50. You'll go in the draw to win that. So let's just pop these aside and we'll start on our card. Okay, so I've got my bits cut out. So this is going to be the card we're making today. If you do place an order, please use the January host code. The best and the easiest way to do it is go to my blog, stampingpassion.blogspot.com. Top right hand side, there's a January host code photograph. Click on that, takes you to my online shop, and the host code's already attached to your order. So this is the card we're going to make today using the Daydream Daffodils bundle, and I'm using the Pearl Essence paper. I'm embossing it with a new little mini emboss folder. This is Stripes and Splatters. I've used the stripes. Let me hold it up to the camera. So you can see the pearlized paper there, and I've done black for the back of the daffodil because I thought that just was a bit more interesting and I liked it. So, and this is some of the symbols of Fortune DSP. So the pearlized paper comes in a pack of 2 12 by 12 sheets, and I believe it's $10.50. Let me just grab it. Yes, $10.50, and it's 2 sheets of 12 by 12. And this is the symbols of Fortune paper. It's a specialty paper, so it's got gold foil through it. So it's got the plain side and then the gold foil side. It's really nice. Oop. That's pretty. So it's got the crane, the stamp set that goes with it. But as I said, I've only bought the paper and the mother of pearl and the ribbon so far. Nice paper. And that's $26 in the catalogue. Okay, so we're going to get our little emboss machine, and I'm going to use it so you can see one in working. I've got lots of bits cut out, but I haven't cut out my yellow bits for the daffodils. And I also need to emboss. So this is the pearlized paper. I'm not sure if that's going to show on the video. I think it is, but we're going to run that through the machine now. Comes with all the plates. I have ordered 2 new cutting plates because my cutting plate's quite hacked. So, but I will use this one first, and then I will open up the new ones. So you can buy these separately. And it also comes with these ones, and it comes the mini cut emboss instructions. So these are the embossing folder, and that's the other embossing folder, but this is for the 3D one, which is the one I'll be using. Okay, so first of all, we're going to cut some daffodils out. So what did I do with the dies? Oh, dear me. Oh, here they are. I've got them. So I need this one and this one. So I need to cut 4 of those. So I shall put 1, it's just like the big machine, 1 and 2 in. I've got my yellow piece here somewhere. Here it is, it's hidden. And I've got some adhesive sheet on the back. You can just glue things on, that's not a problem. So I'll need to cut 2 more of these, and I just need, well, no, I need 2 of those. So, yeah. So, let me just put this all in, and I will put my little rubber silicone mat underneath, because that seems to help. There we go. It's just not moving around as much because of my paper sheet. So, and I'll get my pick tool just to pop that out. So I went ahead and cut most of it out for you. Well, not for me, but so you didn't have to sit here and watch me wind all of them out. There's nothing more boring than watching somebody just winding out stuff. Well, that's what I think anyway. So I shall get that out with my pick tool, and just slide this back over. And we'll get the dies again, and you'll see why I need, when I do all the layering, you'll see why I need another set. And my number 2, actually I'm going to move that up just so that I don't have to save paper. There we go. I'll just poke those out, and then we'll emboss with the little embossing folder. So there are a lot of dies in this set, but once you've worked it all out, it's not as daunting. Slide that back in so none of them get loose, and I'm going to use, I changed over to my big machine, and I realised I didn't need to because it was a skinny embossing folder, but not to worry. So we'll put this back over here. Right, now I'll straighten myself back up. Okay. Make sure everything's still in view, yes. Okay. So, I'm going to get my matting piece off. And I'm going to just, I might reverse it this time and put this piece over here. And my mother of pearl on this side, just to, I don't want that piece on the card front. I want the piece with the gold. So I'll just found my glue. So I hope everyone's keeping well. We had a nice weekend. We had coffee with my daughter over at Erin Affair on Saturday before she started work, and that was nice. There were hardly any people at Erin Saturday morning. I had to return a Christmas present my sister got my mum because it was way the wrong size. So I had to do that. So that was all we did when we came home. And I'm just buttoning this up to the designer series paper. And then Sunday we had a visit from my son. He'd come down from Newcastle to pick something up for his transporter. So that was lovely to see him. He had some lunch and Mark was fixing a coffee machine for him, so he was happy with that being all fixed and repaired. And it was lovely to see him. We don't see enough of him. So I've just reversed that around. Well, I haven't if you do it this way, but I'm going to do it that way. Okay, so now I'll put my card base aside and I shall get rid of my glue and get my bits over here. So this is crushed curry, and I just think this looks a little bit better than the saffron, and well, it's going on black anyway, but the saffron and a Daffodil Delight, it sort of didn't work for me. So I'm just getting all my little bits. Okay, so we've got petals. Now I will bring my silicone mat back in because I am going to glue these. I didn't do the adhesive sheets on the back, but we shall get, I'll make sure that's up high enough. And I just need to peel the backing off. So with your, take your pick tool, it's a lot easier. Now, there is a bit of a trick. This one with the three prongs goes on this one. And then they line up really well. So that took me another little bit of a time to work it out. I think that's right. Yep. So that's that one. And the three prongs. So I just did it with the black behind it just because it was a bit of a contrast and a little bit different. Okay, so then they are going to go like that. So I will get these ones, and so it's the one with the sort of bump. It took me a while to work it out, but I eventually got it. So the three prongs go here. The weather's been a bit lousy over the weekend. So humid though. So the three prongs. There we go. Okay, so now I will get my glue back so I can put them together. And I just put a little bit like that. And just put it down like that. And same. I don't think, I haven't worked out if there's any special way to attach them down. I can't see any difference. So just put it down, layer it over the top. That's what I did. So that's that. Now let's get our little flowers in. And we'll just, whoop. It'll probably come off when I peel it off. Let's have a look. No, I didn't, of course. Make a liar out of me. So my daughter's in retail at Erin Affair in an activewear shop, and it's now down to her and the manager. Everybody else has gone down with COVID. So she's getting more work. So and our son's got all these weddings and bucks parties and hens weekends to go to from all the weddings that got cancelled from last year. So I'm sure we're all going to get it eventually, which is a bit scary. Okay, so now, once again, I will do it with glue. I just put some glue here and glue here, and I put the flower bud of the daffodil. And as I said before, I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason as to where you put it, but it just looks right wherever you put it. So I can turn it this way. Oh, yeah, that's cool. And I'll just mop up my glue. So it is easier having some of it with the adhesive sheet on it, otherwise you get very sticky and gluey, and I'm not one for sticky and gluey. So I shall put those there, and I don't need my mat anymore. And then I'm going to get so I did these ones in Old Olive. These ones are in Garden Green, and they've got adhesive on the back as well. So you don't have to do like this paper and the Mother of Pearls in the Symbols of Fortune suite of products. You can mix the bundles around. You don't have to use, one bundle for everything. I'm just going to leave that hanging off for a minute because I will snip them down. So you can mix the papers and, with other bundles. I'm going to put that one there. These are the leaves. So I sort of just put them any which way to make. I love daffodils. Our house at Lisarow, I planted a whole lot of daffodils in our front garden, and they used to flower all the time. Every year they'd come up again. I think one year I had about 30 or 40 daffodils. Loved it. I've planted some here. They flowered one year, but they didn't flower last year. Don't know why. Probably didn't know what month it was, or everything seems strange, so they didn't want to come out and flower for me. So now I'll just get my little paper snips, and I'm just going to get in there and snip them like that. I found that was the easiest way to do that. And now I'm going to get my dimensionals. So let's see, I've got to put that one that way, and this one can go this way. So I put one in the middle, and I put little ones. And I put them on the one that, is on the underside. Oops, get off. So I'm back to work this week, which is very sad. I'm not happy. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there. I did them a bit more staggered on this one. But every card's different. So I put one in the middle. And then I've used little ones on the first layering piece. Get the backs off. Okay, and then I'm going to put that there. Now what I did realise was the beautiful gold shimmer ribbon looked really good on this card, so I'm going to do that again. I could even do the silver shimmer ribbon. Let's have a look. No, I think I like the gold ribbon. So I'm just going to cut a piece like so and make a bow. This is in the annual catalogue. It's beautiful ribbon. It just makes bows really lovely. Really like it. And it's not sort of too gold. It's not sort of brassy gold. I was going to use this one, but I just thought it was a bit brassy for what I wanted. Okay, so get my ribbons out of the way and get my double-sided tape. There we go. So this is the way I do my double-sided. I just realised I hadn't put a sentiment on this one, so we can do that now. We do the sentiment for this card. So I just do that with my double-sided tape. Just put that down like so, except that's not straight, so we'll just make sure it's straight. That's all right. Now I'll get a glue dot. And I will get one to put under there. So I am going to put it on the stem, even if the stem's not centered. I want it there. And oops, go away. Now we'll put it onto our card base. So it's a thick Whisper White card base. So please remember, even if you can't come to my launch next Saturday, any order over $50 will go into the draw for the mini cut emboss machine. It's valued at $104. So any order over $50, you'll go into that draw for the month of January and February. Now, I spent Sunday doing a few more sentiments for my little, from many happenings and many messages. So I've got some sentiments here. Not quite sure whether I like Old Olive or the Garden Green. It's interesting. It doesn't really matter, but I think I like Old Olive better. So we could just do Happy Birthday. So what I do is, this is a big background stamp. There's 2 of them. And you stamp it all. I use my Stamparatus. You stamp them all in one go. And then there's one big die to cut them all out in one go. So that's what I do with this. I might put my Happy Birthday on that one. And I make white and black with white heat embossing. White with black ink and black with white heat embossing. I do like those the best. Yeah, and I was getting low on some of them, so I just made a whole batch up yesterday. Friends Forever, don't think I want that. This one could be good. Maybe, yeah, maybe those 2. Maybe not. What's in this one? No, I don't want Sweet Baby. It's not a baby card, is it? What about Hip Hip Hooray, it's your birthday? No, what about this one? Just a card to say hello, because you can say hello for a birthday or for anything. Yes. So bring those in, and I'll get my dimensionals again. So if you come to my launch, or if you're coming to a class, I'm limiting it to 5 people. If it's not too hot, we can be outside. If it's too hot outside or raining, then we'll be inside. And I can have windows open if people feel more comfortable with that. You can wear a mask if you wish. And I've got hand sanitizer and sanitizing wipes on the table as well. So please feel comfortable knowing that I do have things in place. So there we go. That's my Makeup Monday cards for today. How nice are they? It's just a matter of getting the hang of all the dies. And these embossing folders are nice too. I haven't done anything with the splatters one yet, but I will. And they go through the mini emboss machine. In the catalogue, it will say if these dies all fit through the mini emboss machine as well. So it generally says if it goes, it'll go through. So that's working out the how to put the daffodil flowers together. So you need 1, 2 to overlap each other. They go on top of those ones, and you need 4. That makes a flower, and then this one makes a small flower. So I haven't done a small flower. I've done a bud. So there's a bud. So I might actually put some of these lovely little butterflies on this card. You don't need, I don't think you have to do 3 of everything, but you never know. So I might put one there, and maybe, don't want to put one up there because you'll lose it unless I put it down here. Well, maybe I'll put one in here. There we go. And the same. One there. I'm just doing 2 because I don't want to use too many of these up. I'll have to order some more. They're in their new mini catalogue, $17.50. Brushed brass butterflies. So that's my Makeup Monday today, showcasing the Daffodil Daydreams bundle. I hope you enjoyed that, and please let me know if you want to come to my launch or any classes I've got coming up. The classes are all on my blog, so you can have a look there. So yeah, so that's good. I'm happy with those. They look great, and it's using the mother of pearl paper. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Friday for my card and a cuppa. Bye bye.